Hey guys, Alex here with a new video coming out today. I'm going to be doing a story time, but before we even get into the story time, I want to go ahead and say that you should leave a like on this video, otherwise I will RKO your grandma. So if you don't want me to RKO your grandma, which I will feel bad about, I don't want to feel bad, so if you don't want me to feel bad, I suggest you leave a like on the video. Anyways, let's get straight into this. So I had an ex-girlfriend and her name rhymed with Bailey. Anyways, Bailey, she was like a very. She wasn't the greatest looking chick, but she wasn't the worst at the same time. She was a redhead. She was a tomboy. Anyways, me and her friend liked me too. Now, me and her friend and her were all at this boat dock. No, it wasn't a boat dock. It was like this little park by the reservoir in Mississippi. Anyways, she tells me, hey, get on the boat. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's illegal. And she's like, if you don't get on the boat, I'm going to break up with you. And at the time, I was 11 years old. Not 11, I was 12 because I had just turned 12 because I moved not too long after my birthday. Anyways, I just turned 12 and this girl was like, well, if you don't do it, I'll break up with you. And I didn't want her to break up with me because I didn't want to be single, which the older you get, the more you discover that being single is really amazing. But I didn't want to be single, so I was like, okay, I'll get on the boat. Now, a few times before that, I like came close to the boat, but didn't get too close. This one guy was like really friendly. He came by, talked to me for a minute. It was just fun altogether. So I just kept like walking back and forth between the water. I wouldn't get too close to the boat, but the boat was like in the middle of the creek. So I was like, alright. I kind of talked to myself for a little bit before I swam to the boat. Anyways, I swam to the boat. And, well, I swam to the boat and, well, there were people working that day. And I should have known better than to do that while people were working, because it doesn't work well when people are working and you're climbing on their equipment, which I'll share about another story in the same video about me climbing on equipment. Anyways, they said get off the equipment or I'll call the cops. And well, I was kind of like talking to the guy because I couldn't understand what he was saying. Anyways, I saw him pull out his phone. I couldn't understand what he was saying. I was like, what? We couldn't hear each other. We were about maybe 600 feet from each other. Anyways, I couldn't really hear all the construction going on. There was a bunch of loud noises. You couldn't really hear what was going on. Anyways, the guy pulled out his phone, and that was the point that I realized, oh, he's about to call the cops. So I threw my clothes back on because all I had on was a pair of shorts. So I could put my t-shirt back on, grab my shoes, and I took off. I ran through the neighborhood shirtless. Well, I had my shirt on, shoeless. I ran through the neighborhood shoeless. Anyways, that ex broke up with me without even breaking up with me. She just one day up and decided she was just gonna like be pure evil. Like, I would talk to her and she'd be like, "Oh my God, you're so annoying. Leave me alone. I hate you." She would just say stuff like that all the time, and I was like, "What the did I do?" Susan, you can't get me because I didn't actually say it. I just said, did I do? Can't get me for that. Anyways, I was confused, and then she like broke up with me, and I was like, well, she broke up with me. My friend Wesley was like, yeah, she's dated like this. She's gonna probably get back with you. Which, that was the third time me and her dated, because, I don't know, I just wanted a girlfriend. I was young. Anyways, she said that I was like, I was the most annoying and worst guy she knows. Like, she was pretty mean. You know, like, she's dated this one kid that failed a grade like 8 times. Anyways, another time that I almost got arrested was this company called Kelly Underground. Now, Kelly Underground is a construction company, I think. Anyways, me and my friend, I'm not going to use his, well, he has a YouTube channel, so if you want to go check him out, it's Ben Pyron. BN space PYRON. Anyways, me and Ben, we were hanging out, and we were just like down at the reservoir because we like to go hang out by the boat docks. We just go hang out by the boat docks all the time, chill and have a good time and usually we would like walk a little ways into the water or throw stuff, try to catch some fish with some fishing rods that people would leave behind. And well, one day we saw this construction company had been working there. Now we waited till they were gone, and then we started climbing on their equipment. Now Ben was busy at the time. He was down at doing something with his dad. They were working. I'm not 100% sure on what, but they were working. So I decided, hey, I'll go to the. No, 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 no. They weren't working. Ben was at school. Ben is uh uh what's the word? School ahead of me. He's in high school. I'm in middle. But he was at high school. I was waiting for him to get home, and I was like, well, I've been waiting here for 30 minutes. I guess I can go ride down to the spot and kind of wait. Anyways, while I was waiting, I saw his bus, so I kind of followed the bus, and people were still on the bus, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just hang out here and wait for Ben to get here. So I started climbing on the equipment. The bus driver kind of snitched on me. He like called Kelly Underground and said, hey, there's someone climbing on your equipment, which I really don't appreciate. But here's the thing. The guy who like came, I had my little sister with me just because my mom was like, take your little sister with you, or you're grounded. And I was like, wow, you're really mean. And then we got into a big argument anyways. I decided, all right, me and my little sister are gonna go down there. So me and my little sister go down there. And when I take my little sister, we just start climbing on the equipment. I have her sit in the seat because I don't want her to fall and hurt herself. It was a guy had been sitting there for about 20 minutes. This guy, he was a young guy. He was pretty chill. Like, I have no beef with him. He was like, he said, look, y'all can't be climbing on our equipment. Y'all can, like, use spray paint cans, take them home, spray paint stuff if you want. But don't climb on our equipment, don't break our equipment, don't, what's the word? What's the spray paint your equipment or whatever the word is? Vandalize their equipment is the word. And he was like, y'all can spray paint turtles on the ground for all I care. Just don't get it on our tires. Don't get on our equipment. We don't want you on our equipment because it's a lawsuit if one of y'all gets hurt. Anyways, the guy said, if y'all do get on your equipment, I'm gonna have to talk to your parents. Now, this guy was pretty chill. Me and my little sister. We came home. We didn't really talk about it too much. I decided that it'd be best. Because I thought they had called my parents already. I thought they called my mom and dad and I was going to be dead. So I went ahead and said, well, I was climbing around there, these people's equipment. Anyways, my dad got on to me like hardcore. This was like the first time. Actually, it wasn't the first time I did this stuff all the time. I think that's why they kind of shot me. Because I would climb on the bulldozers and stuff. But like, I never really messed with their equipment besides climbing on it and like just sitting on it and chilling out. Anyways, that's like the most I would do. And well, they kind of didn't really like that, so the guy talked to me, my little sister, and we just went home. I snitched on myself because I thought he had already talked to my parents. And like, I really didn't feel like them getting on me, like, you try to keep it a secret, well, you're in extra trouble now, boy, and I didn't want that to happen, so I went ahead and was like, alright, well, I'm dead. So I went ahead and told him I got in major trouble. That's one reason my dad wouldn't let me start a YouTube channel. He was like, if you're not responsible enough not to climb on people's equipment, you're not responsible enough to have a YouTube channel. And like, that was just his way of punishing me because I was about to start my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's about it, guys. That's all that really happened. Those are two stories that I can remember off the top of my head and I felt like sharing today. If you would like me to do any other story times about the stuff I've done, let me know and I will make more videos on them. I'll see all y'all later, but do remember, if you do not press the like button, I will RKO your grandma, and believe me, I really don't want to do that. So if you don't want to make me feel bad and you don't want your grandma RKO'd, I highly suggest that you press that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications. I will see all y'all later. Peace.